everybody, welcome back. This is Miss Faye, and this is my world. Today's topic is, do long-distance relationships work? Long-distance relationships, do they work? Before we get started, I'd like to say welcome. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to all the new viewers, the new subscribers, and welcome to you who have been with me from the beginning. I really appreciate you. Now, to get us started, I did pull a video and we have a letter. So let's watch the short video. We're going to read this letter and talk about this issue. Do long distance relationships work? Here we go.
Long distance relationships are a waste of time. Let's just put it on the table. I tell people all the time, if you want to get cheated on, you can find somebody locally to do that. You don't have to find somebody 4 to 5 states over to cheat on you on a consistent basis. And the fact is that's what's going to happen when you're in a long-term relationship and you guys are not seeing each other for extended periods. People have needs, intimacy needs that have to be filled. And if you think that that person's going to contain those needs for the 1 to 2, maybe 3 times that they see you a month, you are delusional and you are going to get your heart broken.
Okay, let's read this letter. This young lady says, I have been in a relationship with a man who lives in Maryland. I live in Florida. We met at a contra dance weekend in Atlanta, 2023. He has been divorced for 4 to 5 years, has 3 children. Ex is primary custodian. Okay, his ex is the primary custodian. 17, 19, 21. From his only marriage of 21 years. He's 52. I'm 61. Shows many signs of a good, responsible, financially stable, caring father. And cares about my emotions and well-being. He does talk about plans to end his current apartment lease. Ends in May. To move to Florida to be with me. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's a good sign that he's talking about the near future, especially in regards to the long distance part of our relationship ending soon. I'm looking for some general guidance on long distance relationships to make sure I'm on the right track. Okay, all right, let's look at this. You met this man a year ago, November. It hasn't been a quite year because we're not in November yet. Okay, so hasn't been a year, just been months. And I guess you've just been talking over the phone. And the information that you know about the man is whatever he's choosing to tell you. Okay? That's number one. If he was married for 21 years, what happened? What happened in the marriage? Had you talked about that at all? You know, just to hear what he's going to tell you. Not that whatever he's going to tell you is going to be the absolute truth. But just to hear what he is going to tell you. Because I figure if he stayed for 21 years and had these 3 kids, what was the real issue? Was he just waiting until the kids got a certain age where he wouldn't have to pay child support and then leave the marriage? I think it's important for you to ask these kind of questions. Now, it seems like he may be moving a bit too fast. Okay? Number one, you can't know a person long distance in a long distance relationship. You can only know what they choose for you to know about them. Now, this man's saying that his lease ends in May. I don't know if this is next year. You say May 25. I don't know if that's May 25th that's already passed, or is that May of next year 25. Okay, I hope it's next year and gives you some time with this. His apartment lease ends May 25. Okay, you didn't tell me, are you in an apartment? Because if you are in a home, no, it's a no right off no. Okay? If you have your own home in Florida, no. Because he may be looking to move in with you, and that is a big no, 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 no. No. Now, if he's just planning on moving to Florida, get his own place while he tries to get to know you, well, that's a different thing. But, the thing is, it's kind of a lock-in to him if he's going to be moving all the way from Maryland to come to Florida. You see, I'm thinking that he's thinking that you will move in together. I honestly think that's what he's thinking. I don't know too many men who would leave wherever they are, especially if they are stable wherever they are. I don't know too many men who are willing to just pick up like that and move to where a woman is. Many men who do that don't have anything. So they don't have anything to lose by just picking up and coming to Florida. But 9 times out of 10, he's going to want to move in with you. That'll be the next thing. Why don't we find a place together or something like that? And he'll just pay you for rent or what. No, don't do it. Don't do it. All right? Looking at your letter, I just need for you to understand that you can't know a person long distance at all. You only know what they choose for you to know about them. Okay? Now, for this man to say that he wants to move from Maryland to Florida to be with you, and he lives in an apartment. Now, if he was independently wealthy or something like that, but yeah, he can afford to pick up and move, especially if he's not tied down to some job or something. Pick up and move, get his own place and everything, and see how it works out. But if he's not wealthy, which this man obviously is not, because he's worrying about his apartment lease, I say it's a no-go. I say he's broke. I say he has nothing to offer you. And just because he seems like a loving father, caring and all that, well, naturally he's going to show you that on the phone. Or even if you, do a little Zoom or whatever, they do today or whatever. And even on the outside chance that he came to visit you, he's still showing you his representative. You don't know him. You cannot know a person long distance. This is the key, ladies. And I would tell him, no, don't move to Florida to be with you. Because number one, because you don't know him. If he moves to Florida and then you dump him, he's going to be very angry because he feels like you owe him something. Okay? He's coming out of an apartment. He probably has nothing. He's going to come to Florida and he's going to be extremely angry if you don't accept him. You don't want to be caught up like that at all. You don't want to be obligated to him for if he moves to Florida, but then you find out who he really is and you don't like him at all. You can't stand him. You see, now you're kind of stuck in a hard place because he's moved all this way just to be with you. And he's a man and he can get angry and he could hurt you. You don't want that. You see, you don't want to be tied up in something like that. And, men do that all the time. They find someone and they say, when my apartment lease runs out, I'm going to come there. And they don't say to live with you. They say to be with you. You understand what they mean? What they mean? They mean to move in. Ladies, don't go for it. Never let a man move in on you. Okay? My advice to you is to dump him. Dump him. This is a no-go. And you didn't say here about your own situation. If you have kids. And this man, let me see, he has been divorced for 4 or 5 years and has 3 kids. Okay, wait a minute. All right, so he's still coming out of paying some child support for some of those kids. But the thing is, you say down here that he showed many signs of being a good, responsible, financially stable. Where's the financially stable bit? Because he could keep his apartment? Where was the financially stable bit? Any man who can pick up like that, the only thing be holding him back is his little apartment. If he can pick up like that and move from Maryland to Florida, he's not financially stable. That's not financial stability. Men who are financially stable can't pick up like that. They can't just pick up like that. They have to make arrangements, and it has nothing to do with their teeny tiny apartment. Okay? I hope that you understand the message today. I really do. You know, ladies, if you are communicating with someone long distance, you have a situationship. That's not a relationship, because you can't know this person long distance. And you need to realize that you don't have a relationship if it is long distance. Once you come to terms, you can save yourself from a lot of heartbreak, sadness, and anxiety. Don't go for it. Ladies, protect yourself, love yourself, and say no to any long distance situations. I really hope that the message today helps someone. Now, those of you who may have a question that you'd like for me to answer, my email address is in the description. And if you're looking for today's affirmation, the link is also in the description. And don't forget your caps. They are available in my online store, and you'll find the link in the description. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for your comments and your letters, and a very special thank you to those that leave a donation. I really appreciate all of you. I wish you all the very best, and I really hope to see you next time.